Hey everyone, we're here with another Walking Dead episode. Super stoked for it because it looks like we're getting some hilltop action. We're gonna see some survivors on savior action as well. I'm gonna stick with my prediction that I said last time, which is basically for this episode, Rosita and Sasha go to the saviors. They mess up really bad. Saviors come to Alexandria and screw the whole thing up. I'm not expecting a lot of smiles this episode, but before I start, I don't have much food today, but I got this sweet banana that I'll work at while I'm watching, so get ready to see an empty peel by the end of this episode. We're hearing that folk music that we usually hear at the hilltop. The Amish music. I love how each area has its own soundtrack.
Group home. This isn't like that though. Bad parts at least. For the first time
I'm pretty sure Jesus and Maggie are actually the exact same person.
Became a part of this, made me a part of this.
It's just Jesus is Maggie from another parallel universe.
I was never here.
When she grew a beard and grew out longer hair. What if Jesus is Maggie's son or daughter? I don't know.
Looking for something to
from
read
the future.
the other day.
When they've established time travel, and he's traveled to tell Maggie
you know you had a gun.
how to build the time machine.
I do now.
So they can travel to the future and skip all the zombie mess.
Not yet.
Huh?
Rosita didn't come here to train people.
Huh?
You're both going after Negan. You can't do that without people. Then I'll go too.
Me too.
No. The hilltop has to be ready for what happens after. Maggie needs you.
So they know something's gonna happen after. They're gonna make it worse.
Not anymore.
Why are they going then?
She has everyone else. And they have her.
She's just gonna make it worse, dude. Sasha, listen to Jesus. His name's Jesus for Jesus' sake. Jesus Christ.
It's for the baby.
Is that a
Maybe you
long?
can work on it while I'm gone.
Oh, I thought she gave her a strand of her hair or something.
Okay.
Here, suckle on this while I'm gone.
Yeah. Daryl.
Close the door, dude.
Daryl. You know.
So what? What's the plan? They're gonna go and kill Negan and think nothing's gonna happen? Or are they trying to start off a war? But none of the communities are ready for a war yet. This is just bad decision making, man.
If this one starts, I'll siphon some gas. I just gotta find.
It wasn't your fault.
It was.
No,
Awkward.
it wasn't.
You're one of the good things in this world. That's what Glenn thought. I want to string them all up and watch them die.
To be honest, it is a little bit Daryl's fault. He acted up.
But we have to win. Help me win.
Man, it would be so cool if Glenn was here. I don't know why, he adds so much to the story. Not the story, but just the mood. Such a cool character. He was my favorite character too, by the way. I loved how he started off as the pizza boy, and he was all comical and whatnot. And then over the seasons, he just became a badass.
This'll work.
Oh. It's my boy Eugene. What's in his pocket?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Are they trying to make it like a
Here's the
lasso?
first one.
They can like swing it over the fence,
Cross it over your hand like that.
grab Eugene by the mullet, and like
Bring it
swing him back to
Up.
Alexandria.
And back through. Then
Having you with us. You know how to do everything.
Watch like Sasha tickle Rosita as like a playful joke. She accidentally pulls the trigger and Eugene's like mullet gets cut off. How upsetting would that be? Eugene I don't really care about. Like he can go, but they better keep that mullet around. Even after he's dead, maybe just like
Johnny.
glue it onto Judith's head or something.
That's I'll never get to tell Abraham I'm happy he was happy.
This is bumming me out,
Are you
man.
happy?
I was.
Shouldn't talk to me like that. Who knows what might happen with all these saviors coming around?
Did you just threaten me?
We're being sarcastic, okay?
No, I think you just threatened me.
Well, think what you want. You know, what I'm saying is I look out for my friends, and I realized we're not friends. Come in.
This dude!
Come out with you, Cal.
Can that guy be the new Glenn, please? We need a new Glenn right now to deal with this situation. That'd be cool if you just throw like a baseball hat on him. Give him like a
Okay?
squeaky voice.
Where's Sasha,
Call him
Rosita?
Glenn.
That's why I'm on guard duty now. No offense to that last guy.
Oh, there's a little comment.
Handle the guard.
Yo!
Get up. You're getting out.
Did nobody hear that?
Get up. We're breaking you out.
Eugene, what are you doing?
Eugene!
Run, my dude!
I'm not going with you.
My dude!
What?
I didn't ask you to come, so go.
Aw, this little snake.
People gotta be around.
He likes the free ice cream too much. That's how they got him. He got a taste of that strawberry gelato. Now he's hooked.
Yeah, keep an eye
And
out.
I thought Eugene changed after the whole I have a cure scenario. Still the same old little snake.
Just another second.
Go. It's not your time. There's gotta be a point to it, right?
No, you got. Oh.
They need you.
What are you doing, Sasha? Both of you guys gotta go. Oh my god. This is how it's gonna go wrong. They can't take everybody. I mean, Sasha can't take everybody down by herself. That was such a dumb move. Just both of them going there alone was a dumb move. Now Sasha wants to do everything herself. Not only is she gonna get herself killed, she's gonna. Is that? It's not Daryl, is it? No, it's Dwight. Who was that at the end? Yo! What just went down? Okay, so Sasha went in by herself, which was a dumb idea, by the way. Rosita's running away, but she gets stopped by Dwight, who is definitely gonna help her. He's gonna make that switch. He's gonna make a switch to the good side. They've been foreshadowing this for long enough. I feel like Dwight's gonna be like, let's go, Rosita. We're gonna kill this Negan guy tonight. We're gonna save Eugene and his mullet, or we're gonna build Judith a cake. A nice succulent cake made of strawberry gelato. So a lot less was covered than I thought was going to be covered this episode, because I thought like Sasha and Rosita are going to come like to the sanctuary in the first like 10 minutes. They're going to screw up and then Negan's just going to attack Alexandria. But I guess that won't happen. Well, I guess it didn't happen, right? But you know how it is with The Walking Dead. They're like, yo, let's go fight this guy, and then first let's talk about it for 3 episodes or something. So I'm afraid we're not going to get to the huge like war by the end of the season. It's not going to happen because what, there's 2 episodes left? So the season, I feel, is going to end in a loss. But last season ended in a loss too. I don't know. Because they can't end the season, at least I don't think they would end the season just by going like, okay, we're ready to fight, and then cut to black. They're not going to do that because that's too much of a cliffhanger. But they did the same, like even worse with the whole Glenn thing. I really hope they don't end the season in like a huge cliffhanger like they did last one. Last one was enough, but that was a pain to wait for. And it was super kind of annoying because like you just get ready for the action. You like get this feeling built up inside of you, and then at the end they just like cut it off. It just like ruins the moment, you know what I mean? So I'm just hoping they have some kind of like big battle at the end of the season, whether or not Alexandria wins or loses. Well, Alexandria or like the survivors are not gonna like, they're not gonna like beat Negan at the end of the season because there's still a lot of story to go, even like based off the comics. So my guess, they attack, they fail, Negan destroys Alexandria more or less, and then we cut to black. Everybody's like at a loss, and then we spend the entire or like half of next season doing the huge war arc that was in the comic books. They're obviously not going to spend only 1 episode on that huge war thing because it's such a big moment in the comic books. I'm not going to go in detail, but like obviously, as everybody knows, it's coming. There's a war, and like it's such a huge thing in the comics. I'm really hoping they don't just bring it down to like 1 episode, which would really suck. So I hope they spend at least half a season on the whole war scenario. I mean, I thought this season was going to end in like some sort of victory, but I don't see that happening. I mean, for our survivors, I don't see like a victory. I don't see like a happy ending at the end of the season. I'm like 99% sure that was Dwight at the end, because correct me if I'm wrong, but they're kind of trying to trick us here, where we think Rosita gets caught and like killed or something, but Dwight is actually gonna turn and be like, yo, I'm gonna help you boys out. So that's my prediction. Hoping that happens. Anyways, really looking forward to the next one, and that's two more episodes left to go. Hopefully we get to see more Eugene crotch bites. That's basically it. As always, I don't want to ramble on too long, but I usually do. Oh, I loved when Maggie and Daryl finally talked. I love that whole like conversation, because that must have been super awkward, because Daryl basically, although neither of them want to admit it, Daryl basically caused Glenn's death more or less. Because I honestly don't think Negan would have killed 2 people if Daryl didn't go crazy at that one point. But anyways, I just love that whole exchange, and the whole Rosita and Sasha exchange was super cool too. Although whenever they have like a deep conversation like that, I get super nervous, because that usually means one of them is gonna die. Not always, but I get that like uneasy feeling inside my head. But we'll see. Any words of advice for you guys today? I finished my banana, which is pretty sweet. It's not as yellow as it was before. It got a little brown. But you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, hope you all have a groovy week. See you in the next one, and catch you on the flip side. Woo!